Food delivery and carry-out became a way of life for many people during this pandemic. Without any other options for indoor dining, one local food critic decided to get a little creative. In total, he spent $20,000 on takeout, all while legally high on marijuana. This morning, Joel Haas joins us live to share his story. Good morning, Joel.
Hey, a pleasure to be here, Aaron. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thanks for getting up early with us. Tell us a little bit about how you got to where you are and how you spent 20 grand on food delivery.
Well, let me just say this. People probably are going, whoa, that's a lot of money. And it may be, but I'm a single guy, never married, no kids. I look at this as one semester of college education. So I have been into food for about 7 years now. I've really enjoyed food, but in 2017, in October, I decided to do every Michelin star restaurant in DC in 1 month. And it was incredible. I had such a good time. The food was amazing. I met so many great people at restaurants. I knew a lot of them, but when I turned this into a challenge, it became a lot of fun. The next year in 2018, I did over 500 restaurant meals in DC and the few places I traveled to around America. And last year, I went all out. I did 600 restaurant meals, 17 states, and it was the time of my life. Every place I go, every meal I have, I fall in love.
So what was your favorite takeout during this pandemic time in D.C.? Tell us your favorite dish.
Well, there are about 15 restaurants that I have done takeout, I think 3 or more times with. There are a lot of great dishes. Like, I still can't get the triple chocolate cookies from Kinship out of my mind. I know it's a dessert, but so good. I'd have to say the course of the pandemic so far happens to be Anju's Doc Jim. It's this chili braised chicken thighs, potatoes, and onion.
Yum.
It's just $19, nice, good price, and it is so full of meat, so flavorful, so tasty, so sweet. That's been one of my great favorite ones. I have to say, every meal, I often have a favorite or 2 or more. There's just so much great food coming from these amazing restaurants here in town. And I want to do whatever I can to make sure these guys are around in the long run. It's a really tough time now for restaurants, as you know, and you're covering. And so I really want to help spread the word and, enjoy a great meal, everybody. These places are awesome. And places like the Dabney, you could never get a takeout meal before. Now you can at a great price.
Well, it looks like you're enjoying life and supporting restaurants in D.C., and we like to hear that. And before I let you go quickly, because we're running out of time, I know you've had a successful career in comedy, and you worked with Jim Gaffigan. As a man who's so well-traveled and you have so many amazing meals, did you have anything to do with the Hot Pocket sketch with Jim Gaffigan?
No, not at all. I used to work at XM Satellite Radio. In 2001, they began, and I was the founding father of comedy radio. Nationwide, uncensored. So I got to work with a tremendous amount of comedians, Jim being one of them. He was just an amazing guy, always had a lot of great chats and thoughts, outside of the comedy clubs and the radio studios. Jim is just a great guy, and it's amazing the success he's had. And I've seen a lot of guys work their way up. I did CDs for Gabriel Iglesias and Kevin Nealon and Frank Caliendo, and not a lot of these are commercially available. Some are, some aren't, but I mean, I've done a lot of good things with them. It's been a lot of fun, and these guys, Jim is the best food comic out there, no doubt about it.
Well, listen, you've had a successful career yourself. Where can everyone follow you before I let you go so they can keep up with your adventures?
Highspeeddining.com is my website. The adventures are there, the full lists of the restaurants I'm doing takeout from and everywhere I've been. Lots of videos. I've got some ringtones that are food-oriented, marijuana-oriented. Yeah, there's some fun stuff there, and you can definitely follow my journey and see all the great strains and weeds and dispensaries and places that I go, and it's a fun time. Highspeeddining.com.
Joel, thank you for your time and your beautiful presence this morning. Now I'm hungry. Have a wonderful morning. Wisdom, over to you.
5:23 is the time right now. Multi-million-dollar settlement has been reached in Harvey.